Hi guys, welcome back to my channel The Hot Mess, and today is a very special day for me and my person. So I'll try making something new for him and his family because it's a special day and I got a new air fryer guys. So I thought of making a cake which I don't know whether I'll be successful in making or not, and some side snacks like fries and some potato. Those are frozen. I'll just air fry it. But the cake is the main part. So tolerate me for the next 15-20 minutes, or maybe more, or maybe less. I don't know. I'm just predicting. So let's go. I've never baked a homemade chocolate cake from scratch before, but today I decided to go all out. I'm making an air fryer chocolate cake, but before that, let me just tie up my hair for hygiene and inconvenience purposes. Instead of starting with the cake itself, I tackled the toppings first, the dark chocolate roses. I've got Mordae's dark chocolate compound for like 1.5 slab, and then I'll be adding cocoa butter and a pinch of milk for the taste. I hope the roses turn out really great, and do not forget to chop the chocolate before putting it in the microwave because it will melt up faster that way. Then melt the chocolate in the oven for like 2.5 minutes in medium heat. Now I know I've made some hygiene errors or like some human errors in the measurements maybe, but it's because I'm doing it all by myself from scratch without taking help from anybody at all. So just bear with me guys. See how consistent the chocolate texture came out. Now this is the mold which I have never got to use because this is a very new mold and I have never got an occasion to use it. But I think today is a perfect occasion to use this and I will grab that opportunity. Shaping the chocolate into the molds requires quite some patience because the chocolate just don't get in, and even if they do, they are like too thick for it. But in the meantime, I've got it covered like half the mold and I still some chocolate left, so I thought why not cover the entire mold with it, because what's wrong in having some extra chocolate roses, and we are done. Just scrape it out, the excess chocolate, and put it in the freezer for like 10 minutes. And just like that, our chocolate roses are ready. We'll just pop them out of the mold like that, one by one. Just see how good the rose looks. Oh my god, it looks like a black rare rose. I love it. We're gonna do it for the rest of them also, and here's how it looks. It just looks like a bouquet on a plate, like so pretty. Next up, the actual cake. I started by mixing my dry ingredients first. 2 cups of all-purpose flour, maida, 1 cup of sugar, half cup of cocoa powder, half teaspoon of baking soda, 1.5 teaspoon of baking powder, and a pinch of salt for the chocolate flavor to come out more vibrantly. Now just keep on mixing and mixing everything, whisking and mixing with a hand whisker because that will get rid of the lumps if there is any present in them. Now while whisking it, I was thinking of how to transport it in the first place because it will take me 20 minutes to reach there, and I needed a very safe way to carry it without ruining the frosting and everything I've prepared in my mind. So I pulled off the ultimate pro move, perfect disguise. We'll show you later on. Then in a separate bowl, I started mixing the wet ingredients together. I started by mixing half cup of milk, half cup of neutral oil or vegetable oil, 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence, and 2 eggs in it. You can choose to apply some pinch of salt also, but I did not. And then I whisked it with my hand whisker. I know it doesn't look quite healthy, I know, but trust me, it will turn out great. Now we are done with the dry and the wet batter. Now we will just need to mix them together gradually and combining it to make it a final batter of our cake. As we are making our chocolate cake in the air fryer and not any baking oven, so we will be very meticulous and careful about the ingredients with having no lumps in it, and that so that it does not have any air inside them. And we will mix and pour. Keep doing it till we get a batter like this. Now it's time to reveal our hero product. Ta-da! The Cookwell air fryer I got. Now we will preheat the oven for like 160 degrees for 5 minutes. before we put in the final cake batter into it. So the final step was stirring in hot cocoa or hot coffee to activate the cocoa and make the flavor more good and the batter more runny. The batter turns out quite runny, which is exactly how it's supposed to be. I poured it into my greased mold, filling it halfway, so I had enough room to rise perfectly in the air fryer at 160 degrees for 30 minutes. I only took some help from my mom so that the air is not trapped inside the batter at all and it comes out after shaking it like that. And we have got a glass window too. So the cake is almost done. It's 4-5 minutes left to be baked and we'll go into whisking motion because what's cake without a bit of cream, you know? I mean, we all love cream. While the cake was in the air fryer, it was time to make the chocolate buttercream frosting from scratch. I started by beating a block of softened unsalted butter from Amul, that's 100 gram, until it was super creamy. Then I thought it will be too less for the cake, so I added another block and whisked it again with my electronic whisker until it was super creamy, and then I gradually added the 1 cup of icing sugar. I added a bit of vanilla essence into it and half cup of cocoa powder in it. Now our timer went off, so we need to check how the cake is. Here is our final cake with our buttercream. Now once the cake is completely cool, I will spread the buttercream over the top and carefully arrange my dark chocolate roses. For a first attempt, the final look was absolutely gorgeous. I will show you at the end of the look. But as I was in too much hurry, I just took some pictures and this is how it turned out. I scraped off some of the sides of the cake so it looks like a round cake. Okay, so I'm very much late. I need to leave, book a cab, get ready, pack the stuff, so we'll meet you there. I'll click some videos for you to show you the final outcome because I'm too late. I can't take the videos right now, so bear with me. Now we're
2,000 years later.
just on our way to his place, and this is my camouflage, the homemade creation inside an old Miyamura box. It's the perfect disguise. Tasted awesome. Him and his parents absolutely loved it, and I hope you all will try it too. He seemed quite happy, so I guess it was mission successful.